Hello folks and welcome back to our playthrough of Crusader Kings II. In the last episode, we finally took over the Kingdom of Denmark title, and now, well, our main goal is to expand out. So, looking right now, it looks like we have one potential threat here is an adventurer threat. Bagda Gotsky. He has a whole bunch of claims against us, like everything apparently. I don't know where he got all of these claims anyways, but needless to say, he's planning some sort of thing against us. Not entirely sure how the adventure threats work though, but we'll find out, I suppose. Outside of that, we do have our vassal inheritance warnings and all that lovely stuff. Right now though, I think we need to focus on eventually taking over this land from democracy. So if we were to declare a war, and we could actually declare a war, now the problem is we don't have enough prestige for it, so that kind of sucks. We're getting 3 prestige a turn right now. Anything that we can do to increase that? Doesn't look like it, because now that we are feudal, it looks like our steward can no longer do the thing to increase prestige. So let's just get started, and we'll try and build up some of these things around here. I don't think any of these buildings add to prestige. Does not look like it, no. So we'll just build up for the time being. I think one thing that we could also do is change our focus from business to intrigue. And then kind of focus on pretty much catching Prince Polywinkle here on doing something bad that we can then revoke his titles from. So, why are we known as the Bear? King Tyke the Bear of Denmark. I have no idea what made us the Bear, but okay, whatever. Oh geez, I just realized our wife is a leper. So she has negative 95% fertility, which means we're not going to have any children with her. Can we get a divorce? What if we go to religion? Nominate bishop. Well, how do we divorce her? Request excommunication. Maybe he will. We could imprison her. We could plot. You know what? We're gonna plot to kill her. That's probably our best bet. Because she is, well, she just needs to die. Oh, and we have this adventurer dude. Or we have someone that's attacking us now. Oh, raiders, that's what it is. Okay. Do we have a military force that can take him out? Not really. So we don't have any raiders that can take him out right now, so I think we're just gonna hold. Unfortunately, it's going to take away some of our stuff here, which is gonna suck. Hello there, Pickle Mike. Welcome to the stream where I am being raided by raiders. Oh, that's all I get? Well, that's disappointing. Oh, we might as well bring our forces out, I suppose. Bring those guys out. You go try and help. You're not going to be able to help at all. Yeah, that's... No! Leave! Otherwise we're gonna die. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Well, at least people are joining us in our plan to kill our wife now. See, Pickle Mike? We're getting something that you should enjoy. We're planning to kill our wife. And they are taking all our gold. Success! She dead! And I can righteously imprison our kinswoman. Why is that? What is she planning? Esclid against Dag. I don't know what she did. Oh. Oh, maybe because she joined in that one whole plot to kill my wife? That could be. Alright, so let's try and get a better wife here. We have Sarah, Princess of Denmark. Unfortunately, she is our kinswoman, so we really don't want that. We don't need any potential bastards around here. Or not bastards, inbred people. That's what I was trying to say. We have Alexandra here. She's Greek. She's not quite our religion, though. Let's go by age, go down to here. I guess we could do this gray eminence person. Well, let's see. That'll give us a little bit of a prestige for doing it. So you know what, we'll do that. Oh, this is the girl that's almost done with her stuff, and oops, we're a little late on that. Alright, we're getting married. We'll do the prestige, because we need the prestige to do this little war that we want to do against democracy over here. Those darn looters. Probably one thing that would help boost up my gold as well is probably upgrading my town market and all that. Yay, bringing someone over to Catholicism. Hello there, Ryan. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, we're currently trying to get things figured out here. Ringstead is such a disaster there. Good for the Zoroastrians. Alright, I'm trying to tell... Oh, a group of craftsmen have come to your court and shown off their work. They present you with fine goods, of which you are sure there would be a demand for in the realm. Noticing your interest, the craftsmen ask for some capital to start up a workshop. No, because I really need to focus on other things with my money right now. According to your marshal, Urjaz, the peasants of Finn are... Oh, that's my marshal. The peasants are having frequent troubles with highwaymen and wild beasts. He suggests constructing a series of outposts along the road. Let's see. It reduces local revolt risk, which we kind of need because we're a different religion than our area. So we'll lose 2.9 gold to gain 25 prestige. And increases prosperity as well. Pickle Mike says, kill them with the pledge? I don't have any pledge. Well, communism is now... Oh, he's my kins... Oh yeah, because I forgot. Things got a little weird around here. So we'll make communism focus on intrigue. That's rather appropriate for communism. I really want to get rid of these raider dudes. How are they even reinforcing? Bastards. Ryan Miller says, I mean, you do what you want, just a suggestion. But when you first start a stream, give it a few minutes for people to get here before jumping in. Especially for a game like this where you kind of need... Oh geez, now I have two groups of people here. That's what I get for going Catholic. To follow along, but your own person. Well, generally I set up a little, like, scheduled stream thing. My biggest issue with doing that is because I save these streams for, like, later on. I mean, I suppose I could set up a whole countdown thing. And Baga's host has declared Baga's host claim on Denmark. Of course. So now we're under all of these different guys, and now Baga is coming to attack us. What the hell? I mean, I could bring in... I don't even have much in the way of vassals that I can bring in. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. But yeah, I have thought of that before, Ryan. Though honestly, it seems like sometimes with these games... Oh geez, all this raiding and I can't get rid of them. But yeah, sometimes it seems like in these games, I don't get a larger audience until probably like 30 minutes in. So, I figure I'd just jump right in. Ryan says, yeah, you can start streaming a countdown because I just got the notification, even though I knew it was coming. Yeah, I know the notification kind of sucks as far as streaming. And here is this guy coming up. Well, at least we lost one group that was hanging around here. After I had made another courtier cry, the third one in a short week, I felt a bit embarrassed. No, I want to try and be kind. Alright, oh, and my army is horrible right now. Well, I could... maybe... I don't have the money for it. I was gonna say I could hire mercenaries, but apparently I don't have the money for it. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Close off all you guys. Yeah, we might be in trouble. We might very well be in trouble here. Ryan says, playing Nuka World and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, Nuka World's not bad. So you're going to attack Schleswig there? These raiders just go completely through my land. Alright. So if I was to surrender, Baga becomes the King of Denmark. We have done all of this stuff to finally get the King of Denmark title, and we're probably going to lose it. Destitute noble, fuck him. No money for him. I don't even have any allies that I could bring in here. Oh, it sucks. Sucks. We're not in a good spot. We've done all of this work and we're gonna lose this war here. Because I don't think I can invite him to the war. Even though he's part of it, but he's my vassal, so... I mean, unless maybe he... No. Offer to join war? No. Fudge. I mean, I have my marshal working to boost up troops, but... You have a new heir? Why do I have a new heir? Who got killed? I don't know. Someone got killed here, probably. Oh no, they're just not supporting total. Escalid and Polywinkle are both. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a lot of good options here right now. Because even if I hired these mercenaries, it would probably be so expensive that I really wouldn't be able to even support it for long. Pretty much what we got to do is we got to hold out as long as possible. That's pretty much the only option I can think of. Raise our vassals. And let's just move all our vassals to here. Because we're in a defensive war, I think they won't get grumpy about us raising vassal armies, I think. Of course, we're going to lose these guys over here. Let's see. I know I have dangerous factions who want Gavelkind. Regular Gavelkind? I guess. I can't even change anything yet. I haven't ruled for 10 years. What the hell? Bernhard of Liebeck wants it. Why does he want Gavelkind? I don't even think he even has any role. Pickle Mike says, can you expand your naval power to such a degree that you'll be unstoppable? Well, unfortunately, in Crusader Kings II, naval power pretty much is only transports. It's not really any manner of other force here. Oh, I was hoping he would be at war with someone else. Let's see, I can hire these guys. Oh no, come on, you bastard. I had that one moment that I could have hired them. There we go, hire them. Hire them, damn it. We may have just gotten lucky with this. Just surrender? There is no surrender. No retreat. No surrender. Alright, here I'm actually going to just condense all my forces together in the middle flank. Let's see. War is harsh business and soldiers are demanding more money. I have no regrets informing you that this money will come from your cut, since it's the people fighting that are doing all the work and not the people sitting on the high chairs. So decrease the payment factor for Sealander band by -2 to 13%. Let them keep a little of the money. Of course, decreases the payment factor. So does that make them more expensive then? Is that what that is saying? It says 3.6 -16 still. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, well, Hilderic, hopefully you are going to be good enough for this. No! Why is the Catholic uprising coming through here? Fudge! Ah, the boats don't have enough to take them away. Oh, seriously. We would have been set if this Catholic uprising didn't come through. Now at least we're winning this battle against them. I just hope it doesn't weaken us enough. Okay, good. Move there. Take back some of this territory. Pickle Mike says 4 more subs for 300 subs. Yeah, we are almost there at the 300 mark. Now where is that guy going? I don't have any territory over here. And we have fatigue now. Which means we're probably going to start to die. And we don't even have children yet. What the hell? Pickle Mike says expand east. Well, that is the ultimate goal. The only thing is we need to get some prestige so we can actually take over this territory here. Who is this guy? Oh, is this some of our territory over there? Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, we can't keep up this mercenary group long. Oh, fudge, where did they go? Where did they go? Yes, you and your nukes, Pickle Mike. What do you want? I have an offer for which you would ensure a lasting peace between us. Let me rule the county of Schleswig in your name, and no one shall dare to touch it again. Offer the county of Schleswig, which is ruled by our vassal, Prince Polywinkle, to the adventurer for 320 gold. If he accepts, he will become your vassal, and you will be protected from raiding adventurers for 10 years. We lose 50 prestige. pisses off our vassal, but you know what? We can piss them off anyways. We'll do it. I've considered your offer together with my closest advisors, and afraid to say I'm not entirely pleased with the terms. Schleswig is fine, but not worth the price you demand. I'll do it only because I'm in the middle of this stupid war. Alright, can we make him into something? I mean, we can make him our... Actually, well, we'll make him our marshal. Even though he's a worse marshal, but... Yeah, I didn't really want to do that, but given that I needed the money, there wasn't much of a choice. Hello there, Omar. Welcome to the stream. We're currently involved in a war with Baga, who has attempted to take over some of our stuff, and I don't even know where he's gone off to. Alright, and what is going on here in Skane right now? He is defending against 2 different people? Looks like it. Pickle Mike says, kill insisted. I think that was autocorrect striking again. Alright, is it possible that I could use go to location? Is he seriously all the way up there? Alright, my young wife has taken a passion for romantic poetry. She keeps reading any sort of romantic poetry she can get a hold of. Well, it helps her fertility. So get her to read and she gains lustful. Anything to get children. And let's see. Pollywinkle wants to marry my half-sister. Well, Pollywinkle is going to be... Oh, I forgot we set up that marriage, didn't we? Sure, why not? Oh, I was supposed to vote Magni. Magni, just go ahead and die. You're getting old. Pickle Mike asks, is there magic in this game? Kinda. There's a variety of societies that your character can join. And one of them, Lucifer's Own, is a society that you can sort of become part of. And there's like dark magic you can do and that sort of thing. All these Benedictine, Dominican, and Hermetic societies, they're not really magic focused, though they do bring various benefits to joining them, so... Alright, I think I'm just going to dismiss those guys for now. We'll dismiss these... Oh, of course, now you come back, you bastard. Alright, King Tyke has a son. What should we name him? Let's see. We have democracy, though he is probably going to die pretty soon. Tyke doesn't have a communism of his own. Pollywinkle is still alive. He could somehow, through some miracle, end up becoming the leader. Pickle Mike says, now the real question is are there dragons? There are no dragons. At least I don't think there are. There could be events that kind of refer to a dragon, but I don't think there's actually a dragon. Alright. Let's just call this guy Democracy. Because it looks like the current democracy is dying out here, or has died. No, he has one little area left that's about to be taken. Alright, these guys are about to show up. Let's raise those. I don't really want to use Tyke, we'll use Wolfgang. we're gonna try and defend it. I don't think it's gonna work though. Nope, it failed miserably. Oh, seriously. Oh, monarchy? Oh yeah, you did mention monarchy in the last stream. Sorry, Pickle Mike. And my queen is now having her own issues here. Ah. Alright. Do we have someone else that we can hire then? I could have hired this guy. I could have hired this guy. 184 for 14. We're gonna hire this guy. You go there. We have a month to use him. I hope he's going to stick around with us. Merge and... Oh, I don't want to send him out because he has like... Okay, now send him out. I hope it's going to be enough. I know I'm at negative. But I just have to win this war, win this battle. Fudge. Seriously. Yeah, we're going into a big budget deficit here. All to try and win this battle. And goodbye to our mercenaries. Well, we could borrow 300 from Jewish merchants. We'll do that then. I should have done that before I lost the mercenaries. I heard those guys. I haven't actually lost any territory yet, Pickle Mike. I'm losing these battles, but I haven't lost the war yet. If I can wipe out this army, we'll be done. We'll be safe. Okay, we should be good. We're double their force, and our morale is pretty much restored. And it looks like we are winning this battle, and then we are going to completely hunt them down and wipe them out. I believe that one of my vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions will obligate them. You may not like it, but too bad. Come on, just destroy them. Almost there. And our mother has passed on. Come on, you're almost at 100% there. Almost at 100%. Do we have to take... Okay, I think we gotta free this territory up. And then we'll be done. Just assault. There we go. We're at 100%. Offer, enforce demands. Yes. Thank God. Disband. Oh, wait. Give them a moment. Now we can disband. We survived that war. Thank God. And we're down to like 35 gold now. And the Jews are restless. Oh, and they want Gavelkind succession now. And apparently, our wife is cheating on us. Well, I'll trust her word, because I don't care. Pickle Mike says, kill everyone with fire and watch them burn like the little bugs they are. Well, before we do that, we need to figure out what we're doing with all of this stuff. Let's see. We can improve church infrastructure, improved keeps. I think we'll do the improved keeps. I think that'll probably help us out. Next, do we do noble customs? Well, which of our vassals hate us the most? Everyone hates us the most, pretty much. Which makes changing the inheritance stuff going to be a very big pain. Well, let's just do the feudal, I guess. The feudal vassals, make them happier. I really wish I could be taking some of this land to directly control. And they want Gavelkind. Sure, I have no choice. So instead of elective Gavelkind, we go to regular. So my brother Esclid. And now we have a faction for independence. Lovely. Of Lieback. Oh, here? Can I plot to kill him? I can, but it's really not going to do too much. He has 851, and I have 397. Because of those stupid wars. Can I change to no longer do that whole mercenary band? I don't know. So our one chief dude over here has declared the Scandinavian-Finnish subjugation war. He has a lot of troops under his command. Oh, they're event spawned. I guess we'll let him go. Because Lubeck there isn't going to be part of the Kingdom of Scandinavia anyways. And it gives me an opportunity to put someone else on the council. Well, I guess I could do Polywinkle, even though he hates me. Because I gave away control of one of his counties. Who else wants independence now? Mecklenburg wants it? Oh, lovely. Pickle Mike says there's been streams almost every day now. Yes, there have been. Been trying to increase the streaming rate and all that. Ooh, look at this. Sweden has really started to tear itself apart. Interesting. According to Chancellor Polywinkle, the peasants of Sealand have started a delightful tradition. It helps the local tax modifier, so I guess we could do that. Because we've lost all of our prosperity that we did have here. Alright. We finally have another son to name. We'll name him Monarchy. So we have Prince Democracy and then Prince Monarchy right now. So Democracy, let's make him focus on etiquette. But Monarchy, he's going to be powerful and focus on struggle. Ryan Miller says, cough, cough, mass immigration. Just like in real life for Sweden. What is this? The Frisian Liberation Revolt. Good for them. Pickle Mike says, let's see what we can name others. Most are sure if anyone else have any other ideas, just let me know and I can name the next person. Oh, I'm a known murderer, really? Is that why we had the thing to capture whatchamacallit here? Though the council doesn't want it, so screw the council. Alright, so that is part of Sweden there. Sweden has a lot of troops. Ugh. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe I made the switch to feudal a little too early. And perhaps should have actually tried to do a little bit more here. I may have made a horrible mistake. Well, let's see. You know what? Let's build our spy network. And let's switch to intrigue. Next, we're going to spy on Polywinkle, see if we can discover some of his, I guess, issues, and then when we do discover his issues, try and revoke his land there. Pickle Mike says, when does the new Clone Wars come out? If I recall correctly, I think the next episode of Clone Wars is set to come out on, I want to say it's like next year. Because right now we have Star Wars Resistance, that's started to come out already. Shocking lies about his rightful liege. How should I use it? Expose and denounce him publicly, giving me reason to arrest him? We could do that. Honesty is a virtue. Let's see. Deceitful increases intrigue, or honest. You know what? We're gonna go with intrigue. We kind of need that. No more plain nice. So he has 348 troops. We have 608. If I was to take this castle, it's a little much still. Pickle Mike says, next year you say. That's a very long time to wait. It is, which is kind of disappointing, but at the same time, you know, we're getting there. Do I have a chance of being able to arrest him? Oh, I guess I could just do it through here. Prince Polywinkle, the council say no. Why are the council saying no? I mean, I could do it anyways. Only 49% chance of success, though. Oh, because the council are a bunch of blowhards. Well, I'm just gonna fire you. Because you're bad anyways. Fish, fresh fish, straight from the river. Fruits and vegetables a day or two old. The clergy in Sealand are not happy about the merchants setting up stalls in the church squares and demand that it be forbidden. It hurts city tax. I'd piss off the bishop. Screw the bishop. We need that tax. Alright, next. Escalade. I can make Marcus here a bishop. We'll do that. He might serve us a bit better. Let's give away some honorary titles here. So Dengzig, Keeper of the Swans, Master of the Hunt, Seneschal. That could work a little. If we give him some money, that makes him happier. Pretty much we're trying to make some of these people like us a little better. How's our advisor? Does he like us? Wolfgang. He seems to like us. Excellent. Can I get him to convert? No. Can I get him to convert? No. Not doing very well at trying to convert these guys. Oh, that's why I put him over here. Duh. Alright, it looks like right now we're kinda in the waiting game. Pickle Mike says, I'm having some big doubts about buying Fallout 76 right now. Really? I think I heard that some of the information was supposed to be starting to come out, like gameplay, that sort of thing, about Fallout 76. So has something come out that makes it look bad? County of Westmoreland. She has 707 under her. Oh, he's being attacked already. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm thinking in this playthrough, I kind of maybe converted over to feudal a little too early. Ryan Miller says the YouTuber Oxhorn has a video of him playing Fallout 76. I saw on Twitter one of the big Fallout players that I used to play or follow a lot, at least in Fallout 4 JV 2017. He was talking about gameplay for that coming up pretty soon. Alright, we have another son. So who do we name this one? We have democracy, we have monarchy. Ryan, Omar, Pickle Mike, any suggestions for a name? Pickle Mike says, not that, but rethinking of the past. They rushed Fallout 4 and it started off shit. They're rushing Fallout 76. Well, I mean, Fallout 76 is kind of based off of Fallout 4's engine, it looks like, for the most part. Omar says, name him Omar. Omar was the first one to respond. He wins. Now what do we make Omar focus on? Let's make Omar focused on duty. Then maybe we can get him a stewardship track. Omar says, wait, boy or girl? It was a boy, Omar. It was a boy. Yeah, the only ones that I'm naming pretty much for this playthrough are the boys, because they're the ones that can inherit. So, Total, my half-brother. We can take the prestige loss on that one. Holstein is about to be taken by... Oh! Slesvig, this guy. Interesting. Well, in a way, I guess it's a good thing to have this guy. Independence, you bastard. Oh, because you're still a tribal person. I just can't demand religious conversion by anyone here. They just don't want to do it. Alright. Let's see. Can I arrest Polywinkle? Wait a second. Communism? Why do we need to arrest communism? Our kinsman? Oh, what has communism done? Oh, why won't you join us? Alright, this affects me negatively. I do not want you to weaken powerful vassals. Well, screw you, Magni. I'll just get rid of you from the council. You're all the way out in La La Land anyways. So, fire counselor. I'll just get my own counselor with blackjack and hookers. Alright, Escalade there. He wants to be part of the council. But I don't know if he'd support me. So you know what? Let's just get our own person here. Search all. We'll join the court. Gender male. Someone with good stewardship. Well, Oswald here. Looks like he'll join us. Ryan Miller says, first episode of Futurama reference. Wait, what? Did I miss something here? Pickle Mike says, and the whole no refund thing is bringing up red flags. It's really weird of them to pull such a move like that. Yeah, I mean, it is what they're doing, and it does suck. Alright, are you part of our religion? You are part of our religion. Why don't you like us more? Oh, we're a known murderer. I forget it. I keep forgetting about that. Why are people supporting Esclid for Denmark? We got Esclid and Magni. Oh, lovely. Oh, Ryan Miller says the blackjack and hookers part. Yes. Was that really from just the first episode of Futurama? I always thought that was later on, but maybe it was actually the first episode of Futurama. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Sealand lately. Your steward, Oswald, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the county would become more prosperous. Sure, let's bring on the wave of immigrants into Sealand. Pickle Mike says, I thought from now you'd expand it a bit. The biggest problem is I'm still like lacking on my army. So to do that, to build up my army, I'm gonna have to pretty much arrest Polywinkle here, revoke his titles. Alright, Bishop, can I request your support? Yes. Ryan Miller says, yep, when they visit the mood and they're at an amusement park, Bender gets kicked out and says he'll start his own park with blackjack and hookers. Oh yeah, now I remember. Marja Radala, the wife of Chief Kosk, has been spending a few days in Sealand. I don't even know who that is, so nah. Finn prospers, yay. Okay, so we got a guy who's going to help us out now. So let's arrest Polywinkle. If he doesn't take it, well, he's declaring war on us, but we can go against him. And we'll raise our vassal. Actually, I really don't need my vassal levies. Alright, bring our guys together. What is going on with Schleswig here? He's still part of us, but the border... Oh, the borders look weird because he's in rebellion. That's why. Never mind, I understand now. Alright, focus all our guys on the central flank. Ryan Miller says they reference the blackjack and hookers thing again in one of the last episodes. Really? And of course, now they decide they want to actually do this crap. I will not be blackmailed, damn it. Large banners of rebels. Oh. Omar says, make Omar read comedy books. Maybe he'll get the enemy laughing till death. You can actually get them to learn poetry, and then, like when you capture an enemy, you can read poetry to them to make them suffer. Yay, I'm learning stuff. Let's do... What's our main force made up of? A lot of heavy infantry, we'll do that. Pickle Mike says, can you declare war in an instant, or do you need to go through a process to do it? You need a what's called a casus belli to declare war. So Tasso proposes that we send more troops, making them a bigger, better mercenary band. He insists, with the experience he has gained, trusting him with a greater force is a natural way of showing mutual respect and trust. I guess. I mean, in the long run, it might be helpful if we survive to the long run. Well, we have a Danish revolt, but it doesn't look like they have a lot of forces around here. Oh, there's a force of the Danish revolt. Well, hopefully they encounter one of these other armies roaming around. I hope they do. Please say they do. It'll be so helpful to me. Pickle Mike says, if you survive, yes. If I survive. Yeah, one thing that's probably helping me a bit. Who's declaring war on me now? Bohemia? Everyone has to join the war. Well, at least bringing on this guy has actually helped out a bit because he has some good armies. It's all event-spawned armies, but it's still armies. Alright, I know it says, well... let's focus on his diplomacy, I guess. Ooh, we got Bohemia, we have the Danish revolt, and they're fighting each other. Excellent, excellent. Come on, we almost have... Oh dear. Who the hell is this guy? I don't know who that guy is, but he's got a lot of forces. Stay away from me, person. Okay. Sweden was just going by. It wasn't actually part of that. Thank God. Pickle Mike says, from 1 to 10, how are you doing in this game? I'd say probably like 2 or 3. Hey, we have a daughter. Yeah, I'm not doing as well as I would hope. I've made some critical errors in playing this game so far. One of them is probably trying to convert to Catholicism a little early, and then going feudal as well, probably a little earlier than I should have. Because being tribal, you get some good benefits from that, especially as far as fielding large armies. They're not very good armies, but they're still decent enough. Alright, we can finish this war. Can we revoke that title from him? Please tell me we can. Request excommunication, execute, release. I think I have to give it a moment. Alright, you guys go take down the Danish revolt. Quickly. I think I have to actually end this war. He wants to get the Jarldom of Yeland. I suppose I could do that. Arrange marriage. Sure, I don't know who that lady is, but sure. Come on, guys. Please win the war. Please win the war. You're not gonna win the war. Fudge. And again, I kinda need mercenaries, and they are so very expensive. Well, what do I do here? Because I don't even think... Yeah, this force isn't even large enough to actually take on this location right here in Holland. Well, at least these guys are starting to take some attrition damage. That'll at least help a little. Of course, only until they actually take Ciel in there. Yeah, I think I can revoke the title from Polywinkle here as soon as I end these two wars that I'm in. But until that happens, we're kind of stuck. Pickle Mike asks, what's the worst thing that can happen to you right now? The worst thing that could happen would probably be a large army from Bohemia coming up and taking us. That would probably be the worst, I think anyways. It would really help if Schleswig here would just move his army just up a little and take out this Danish army. But of course he's not going to do that. Yeah, the one bad thing about this is you can't... Oh dear, we have another war here. How are we doing? We might win it. We might win it. We're winning it. Hooray! Yeah, one thing that sucks about Holsteinian conquest of Schleswig. Oh, they declared war against him. How did I get involved in that war? I have no idea. But yeah, like, oh geez. Okay, we've cleared that out. Thank God. I see boats. I don't like boats. Yeah, one thing that sucks about Crusader Kings II is you can't really order any armies to do anything for you who are part of like your vassals. Ooh, we have a massive... So we have Bohemians, we have Holsteinians, and we have the Danish revolt here. We have another son. Alright, who else wants to name someone? Meanwhile, Pickle Mike asks, what is the most powerful power in this game right now? Like as far as regional power? Let's see. Oh dear. I want to say it's the Abbasids here. Let's see if we go up here. So the Emperor, or the Caliph, Halil, the usurper, currently has 31.74k troops under his command. His personal domain isn't too much, but from vassals, he has a lot of forces. If we look at the Byzantine Empire, they have 25.51. They have a bit more from their domain, and they have higher troops and retinues and all that. Not as many from vassals. Fascism? Sure, we'll name him Fascism. Prince Fascism of Denmark. He will focus on pride, because that is a very fascist thing. Victory! Even though it wasn't really our victory, it was still a victory. Ah, defeat. Yeah, so long as we can kind of hold our own here, we might be alright. At least while we get some of our armies to reinforce. Because if we can get our main army to reinforce, we can take them over to Holland, take that out and end that whole mess once and for all. Actually, let's go over to Holstein, see if we can maybe take that. Because that could be useful as well. I actually don't understand why Schleswig isn't actually helping us out in that war. Because it's part of conquest of Schleswig, darn it. And I'm suddenly losing money. Oh, because these guys... No, you're gonna attack them, darn it. Do we make total ambitious? Sure. Omar says, so we have communism and now we have fascism. This is not going to go down well. Oh, we are so close to being able to take out some of these guys. I think we're losing money because our main holdings have been captured here. But then we have other guys who are kind of coming through and saving us. Hooray! Alright, let's go take out the Danish revolt army. What do I want to focus on? We have Organizer, helps with movement speed. Actually, you know what? I think we are going to do that. Because that could actually be pretty useful for us. Alright, I'm just going to assault this because there weren't too many people left there. Just assault that. There we go. Cleared up some of our land. Let's move, clear out this area. Hey, go away, you go away. I've started to feel that turn the other cheek is just stupid. I can't necessarily disagree. Oh, I'm done with this Holstein war. Thank God. One war done. And we're getting a lot of prestige from that. No! I was wounded! Alright. Forbid us from leading armies. Because we don't need to die anymore. That would not be a good thing. Oh, jeez. And the Danish have just brought in... Oh, we just had twins. Lovely. The Danish just brought in a event spawned army, which means that we are doomed unless we flee, like, right now. Fudge! We were doing so well, and then that event spawned army. Oh, crap. Crap. Yeah, if that event spawned army didn't show up, we probably would have had this war. But as soon as that showed up, we might be doomed here. I mean, I'm trying to build up my forces a little bit to try and take Holland, but at the same time, it's like, well, unless one of these armies passing through maybe attacks them? Of course not. Of course not. Alright, well, I'm going to try and have... Omar says, is it just me or every 20 minutes you seem to get yourself in a bad battle? Pretty much. Yeah, we're not doing well at all here as far as trying to actually make progress, which is why I think if we don't show progress within the next hour, I might just call an end here for this playthrough for today. It's been a valiant effort, but we're just not doing well at all here on trying to get, you know, get all this stuff situated. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. Ryan says, well, rest in peace. Yeah, I mean, I could let myself fall, and I mean, I could, like, surrender here. But then we would lose... Oh, I would be imprisoned as well. And King Esclid would take over. Would we take over as Esclid? No, technically it should go to democracy. And all our sons have been captured now. Well, never mind, it solved it for ourselves. I have been appointed your regent. So we are currently in prison right now. Just hanging out, you know. And now King Esclid has forced my wife to become his concubine. Lovely. Because apparently we're still doing concubines even as Catholics here. He's a horrible Catholic. And the Lords of Denmark have approved the institution of the Low Tribal Organization Law. Well, I have no idea how we're going to do this. Omar says, can't you do trade, build up money, buy army, invade the world? Well, if we were to do that, that would be with a merchant republic. I mean, I could try to do something with a merchant republic. Oh, I can't do anything like this because I can't do a character focus because I am stuck. Let's see, the Jarldom of Sealand, the Kingdom of Denmark. What territory do I even have now? I have Jarldom and a couple counties. And we have a ton of raiders again. So, like, you can, well, yeah, as far as trade goes, I mean, you don't really do trade in the sense of how you would in many normal armies, or normal games. Trade is really just sort of determined by the kind of buildings that you have, or your income is determined by the buildings that you have. So like the castle town here, for example, on its own gives us 2 tax income, I want to say per year. So like the total income here that's shown is per year. Now of course we're not getting much because we're currently like being raided and all that, or looted. And then like you have trade posts that you can build if you're in a like trade lane or if you're a merchant republic, and that's a main way to get money But the trade post doesn't actually do trade between locations like you do in some games. It's more of just a building that creates money for you. But yeah, you can do that. It's just that we haven't even had enough money to really do that. We offer you the modest sum to safely... I'm not going to ransom that person. Screw that. And I can't ransom myself. Make my request for better accommodations. He's probably going to throw us in the oubliette or whatever. The anti-papacy of Pope Innocentius III has ended. I didn't even know there was that going on. Oh, our wife... Oh, wait, no. That's not that wife. Oh, our former wife, I forgot. She's still around. Can we look at her? Oh, she's not even a lover. Oh, well. Well, what do we do from here now that we're stuck as this? Because we can't ransom ourselves off. Because he wants claims to our title. We can't request his excommunication. Well, I think this might just actually be the end of the playthrough. I mean, we can try to continue going through, but unfortunately the way things are looking right now, well, they're just not looking too well. You know, we do a back and forth, we do a back and forth, we get the kingdom title, and then we lose the kingdom title. Yeah, we're just not doing well. At all. So, I think we might, I know we still have quite a bit of time here today, but I think we might just call it quits here tonight. It doesn't look like there's too much more that we can do. Overall, what I'll say is there's still a hell of a lot that I need to learn about this game. I know I started this as a tutorial series, and I wanted to help people out, but at the same time, I've realized that there's still just so much more that I need to learn. And this is just playing as these basic Nords over here. Now, what's the quote-unquote tutorial island is actually over here in Ireland, because Ireland starts all as separate counties pretty much. Then you can go around taking those different counties one by one. You're tribal Catholic when you start out in Ireland. As you can see, they're still tribal out here. So I don't know if it would be worth it to maybe consider a game there. Possibly. What else do we need to do? I mean, yeah, because the way we are right now, I think the biggest mistake I made was going from tribal to feudal too early and without having a big stash of wealth built up. I think really what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be tribal and you're supposed to be Germanic, and take that, go out, build a big nest egg, probably in excess of 1,000. Then as soon as you're done with that, you can actually build up all of this stuff, and once you've done that, you're probably in a better position. But yeah, for the people who are still in here, any questions from this playthrough? You know, since we still have time for the stream and all that, you know, any questions on, you know, what I did, what I would recommend, anything like that? Let's see, we'll keep it going, and let's just build the castle town, I guess. Get more money. Sure, let's approve your interesting ideas while we're sitting in a prison cell. Ryan says, what difference would the tutorial island have? Well, the big difference there is you're actually you're not as surrounded by opposing forces. Like, where I started here in Sweden, like, I started as the Jarl of Sealand. Sealand being this location right here. And then now I think this overall petty kingdom starts with Sealand and Jylland, and it's this whole 4-county area right here. And while that sounds good, it also presents a lot of issues because you have enemies down here, like Saxony and whatever, which has completely disintegrated now. You have Bohemia over here. Then you have Sweden and Norway around here. Now, generally, Norway is broken up quite a bit, and you can actually take it. And at one point, we did actually have quite a bit kind of expanded out. Or at least someone did have a lot expanded out, but then things kind of fell apart. Because there was one guy at one point that had the Kingdom of Norway, the Kingdom of Sweden, and the Kingdom of Denmark. Sutern33 on Twitch says, I think the main issue is Danish people aren't Vikings. They just liked taking part of Sweden. That could be, that could be. Yeah, I mean, I did do some raiding in that around here. Around France and parts of England. I think I did a couple times make it down here to Spain. But yeah, I think, again, I think the main issue I made was not building up this nest egg here before I turned feudal. Because as soon as I turned feudal, the amount of troops that I could harbor never really surpassed 1,000. And before it was like 4,000. So that probably was one of my main issues. What else would I recommend here? Yeah, the thing about the tutorial island is just everyone is small over here, which means you kind of have more time to build up. And the one thing about being in the tutorial island is you're not exactly pressed to be at war or raid every 2 years like you are as Germanic tribal. Because when you're Germanic tribal, you have to do raiding every 2 years at the very least, or go out and do wars or whatever every 2 years. Otherwise, you start to lose prestige. And when you lose prestige, you end up, you know, you can't build as much. And prestige is very important for tribal rulers. Omar says, are there timelines? Like, do you advance in tech? You do, kind of. So, like, here's our technology tree, for example. And as you can see, there's different levels of technology. Starting out the game, you pretty much start with none of these trees filled. As you can see, I have filled up some of them. I have enough to do another thing of cavalry. I could do, like, town infrastructure. And I can do, like, religious customs. Just to fill a couple. Now, the thing about technology is it's kind of weird. It's focused solely based in your capital. So our capital is Sealand. So this technology is only in Sealand. If you hover over, say, Finn, for example, you'll notice that it changes. So a lot of the technology that we have isn't unlocked in Finn, nor is it unlocked in Scania. Now, if I recall correctly, I think the technology kind of spreads out from Sealand. I don't know if it's based solely on just going to your areas or if it goes to areas that aren't exactly yours as well. Relative spread. Let's look at the spread of castle infrastructure. So being white, we're pretty much among the highest in the area. Looks like it's spreading to Scania and Schleswig. Can I sort of... Let's see. Trying to see if there's a way to kind of compare this a little. It's not really giving me an option to compare it. Because you can compare it at least, like for this example. If you leave it, maybe. Oh no, here it is. You have to go to the gear thing. So church infrastructure, 1.3. Spread bonuses to group, province, plus 100%. Omar says, nice, play till you get to YouTube. Start a channel called Newbie Plays Gaming. No, you only go till like 14, 53, maybe? I don't know if it's like the fall of Constantinople or maybe a little before that. Let's actually leave. Well, let's save the game. Actually, I might have to exit because we'll exit to the desktop and then we'll go back in real quick. Crusader Kings II is a little weird in that you can't exit to the main menu and then do another game. Just the way it loads is kind of weird. So we're going to load up again just to show off the different areas that you can start in. I think I may have shown this in like the first episode, but I figure since, you know, we've pretty much decided that we're not going to go anywhere, we might as well go over it again, especially because now we're doing it in stream format and people are actually here. So loading up, loading up, loading up. For some reason, it's not showing in OBS for some reason, but all right, it should show in, okay, there it is. All right, so the different starting points that you have, they give you various little ones here. So you can start in, well, like we started, 769 AD. And it gives you a variety of different places that you can choose, or kind of like recommended rulers. And this would probably make some things easier because these guys start with, you know, kind of better options. And the latest that you can start is the late Middle Ages. So let's just go to that. Let's do Edward III of England. So this starts us in 1337 AD, you know, late. Let's start in that just to take a look at what the world looks like in this one. We're not going to really worry too much about the rules, so we'll start that. Suterin says, I feel like you making a tutorial video or something and I should interrupt you. Well, I've actually done oh, shouldn't interrupt you? Nah, feel free to go ahead. The tutorial series has pretty much already been done on my YouTube channel. I've pretty much I did a series of videos as tutorials, and yesterday and then today I've been doing just streams of Crusader Kings II. Because it's pretty much gotten to the point that I've decided that the tutorial part is kind of done. I've shown pretty much the various parts of Crusader Kings II and kind of realized that I suck. So if we look at here, well, this kind of makes me feel happy, you know. In 1337, the AI Denmark is looking horrible right now. He only has 3 little counties. So Suterin 33 says tutorial of mods next. That is something that I've thought about. Specifically the Elder Kings mod I've wanted to check out a bit on stream. I've played it a little bit offline and I actually do enjoy it. Especially, you know, being a mage and being able to use your powers to, you know, spread chaos. So that might be something that we do on Wednesday, since tomorrow is going to be more Fallout 4. So yeah, maybe on Wednesday we'll check out the Elder Kings mod for Crusader Kings II. I think that would be a good choice, because there's After the End. That's another mod for Crusader Kings II. That one, I mean, I like the fact that it takes place in the United States. But beyond that, I don't know. I haven't really been super impressed by it yet. So yeah, if we look at the main map here, you can see pretty much the Abbasid or the Umayyad or whatever caliphate has fallen apart here by 1337. The Ottoman Empire has started to form by Sultan Orhan of the Ottoman Sultanate, who has 12.88 thousand troops. The Byzantine Empire has started to fall apart. They're only at 8.79k in troops. So yeah, the Byzantines are not doing well at all at this point. If I recall correctly, I think 1337 is either around the time that Constantinople is sacked by Crusaders or very close to it. And you can also see that Ireland is still a complete mess over here as well, which is pretty much, I mean, they have castles here, but they're not much better than that. So, would give England a good opportunity to take over. Anyone else have any other questions here before we end it for today? Oh, I have a bunch of duchies titles to be created, and I can create the Kingdom of Ireland as well. To just declare myself the King of Ireland already. Except I don't have the piety for it. Fudge! Do I have a child? I have one child, who's a powerful vassal as well. Omar says, things are falling apart in the Middle East. Damn, glad I wasn't born at that time. Ryan Miller says, what's the plan for Fallout tomorrow? More Far Harbor? Yes, it is more Far Harbor tomorrow, so... I'm trying to think where we ended yesterday. Or not yesterday, the last time, Thursday, when we did Fallout. I'm not entirely sure. I think we completed some of the stuff with the Children of Adam, so we have to go from there, if I'm recalling correctly. Suterin33 says, can you do your best Morgan Freeman voice? Best Morgan Freeman voice. Let me see. Hold on. I have to find a good Morgan Freeman quote. And Ryan Miller says, Minecraft maze? Basically. And Omar says, what was the death count in Far Harbor? I think we're up to 8 right now. Oh yeah, I remember what, yeah, the Minecraft maze. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we did finish that, and we unlocked the thing to find the marine armor. We still have to do that. Alright, I'm looking through some Morgan Freeman quotes. I'm trying to see. I think these are like real life. I want like movie quotes. Hold on. Morgan Freeman's characters. There we go. Let me see. What is a good quote here? I mean, I suppose I could actually link it, maybe. Alright. Did that link? It did link, okay. So that's what I'm looking through to see what sort of thing here I want to actually do. Oh, Suterin says all his best quotes right before he dies or is eaten. Let's see, let's see. What is a good quote? Well, let's just do this one from Deep Impact. Cities fall. Oh. I can't, like... I'm not a good impressionist as far as I try. Like, I would love to be able to do a Donald Trump impression. I couldn't do that. It's just, no. Let's see. Cities, well, just the basic quote without trying to focus on Morgan Freeman. Cities fall, but they are rebuilt. Heroes die, but they are remembered. That's not a good quote. Suterin33 says, you don't have it. You got smooth, deep voice. Just the white person version. Omar says, quote, just because you're hurt doesn't mean you're broken. End quote. Someone didn't play CK2. So very true. Oh, hey, there's a crusade for Jerusalem right now. Well, excellent. We'll let the simulation run for a little bit while we'll look through other quotes around here. Aww, this thing really doesn't... None of those quotes really inspired me there. Let's see. This one thing here. Oh, a new realm. Khan Mengi of Khotan has decided to abandon nomadic life and settle down in Khotan with his followers. He's become feudal? Okay. I didn't even know that you can become feudal from being nomadic, but apparently you can. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff that I have to play in this game. Suterin, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I will be doing Fallout 4 tomorrow. And then, yeah, I think it sounds pretty good to do Elder Kings. At least with Elder Kings, I actually understand maybe a little. It seems weird that I understand more with a mod than I do with just regular, but... Omar says, fuck this web. I can't copy and paste to make my jokes. Sorry, Omar. Sutan says, Bethesda and Paradox are the best. I do tend to agree. I'm still very anxiously awaiting for Stellaris to, or for the Star Wars Fallen Republic mod to be released. Though, given that 2.2 is probably coming out in the near future, we'll probably end up not getting that until after 2.2, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, you know, hopefully we'll get it soon. But yeah, definitely when Fallen Republic comes out, I'm going to check that out. Suterin, one thing I would add to that is I do like Creative Assembly with the Total War Warhammer series. Suterin says... I thought you were going to say Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlords is what you were waiting for. Oh, no. Actually, I have a friend that recommended to check out Mountain Blade 2. But I actually haven't checked it out myself. Oh, I am so jealous of this king, though. I just saw he's making 48 gold a month. How is he even doing that? I mean, I know he has a lot of territory here. Well, let's just look at this guy and see how he's set up. So it looks like he has one territory there. I think I can look at this better with diplomatic relations. Okay, so this shows exactly what he controls. He has York there, he has these two here, and those two there. And then he has that. So he has 6 places directly under his control as part of his domain. And of those 6, let's see. Castle towns are at level 4, producing 8 income. It's not bad. But yeah, I think the overall, I guess, story here from this stream and from this tutorial series is I still have a lot of work I need to do. So hopefully I'll be able to do some of that work, get things figured out, and we'll go from there. And yeah, I guess we'll see you all on tomorrow at midnight Central Time, where we'll continue with Fallout 4. And then on Wednesday, we'll check out the Elder Kings mod, and hopefully we can do some interesting things there. So thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so you stay notified on all of my streams and videos. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.